Hello and welcome to a very calm Crusader Kings. Today is Thor Thursday, where we play Pagans. And I am starting a brand new game with going for the Mother of Us All achievement as a pagan down in Africa. I've played for this achievement twice before, and I have succeeded. If you play long enough, you can get it. It's it just takes a long time to conquer all of Africa. So the Mother of Us All achievement requires that you conquer all of Africa and convert everything to a reformed African faith. So, Africa is pretty big. Here we are, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 duchies. 6 empires. Guinea and Mali are also huge empires. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kingdoms within Guinea. Same in Mali. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For comparison, the Holy Roman Empire has 4, because Saxony doesn't really exist. The empires of India are quite large. Here's Rajasthan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Conquering all of Africa is slightly bigger than conquering all of India. And we're starting off tribal. And it looks like we have a very unfortunate son right now who's not of our dynasty. But don't worry, an event is going to fire immediately. So we don't need to worry about that. So, I'm going to start off with the Majesty focus. I'm very good at diplomacy. And with lots of prestige, we'll be able to do lots of conquest CBs, so long as it's against people of other faiths. Which it will be. We are going to expand down into Borgu, and hopefully all the way into Aachen. We're leaving Hazaland behind. Not really behind, just... We're gonna let my husband, who is a neighboring ruler here, hopefully conquer just at least one place. And then when our son merges our two kingdoms together, we'll end up having enough to form all of Hazaland. So why do we want to move down to Borgu? It's because this county, Nikki, is really good. Like, not amazingly good, but long term, it's got 5 slots. It's got a holy site, which I may or may not be able to use, because I might change. I can't with my current religion, but I might change. And it's a reasonably sized duchy at 4. It's also dry lands, which is about as good as I can hope for in the region that I'm in. If I expand far enough, I might get to some floodplains. But other than that, we got forest, jungle, hills, and dry lands, and desert. If I go north, I could get some oases, which are pretty good. So, oases are good. But I'm not going to do that because the time I actually got the achievement for the first time, I went north and formed the Kingdom of Sahara. So why do the same thing twice? Oh. Okay. So they want to emphasize my ability to go to war over here. But I don't really want to spend prestige, or spend piety on going to war. No. What I can instead do is use a conquest CB over here on this little weakling and start taking these places. Will make good use of my prestige. And we're going to get a lot of prestige this way. And these wars don't cost a lot of prestige. You can see, because I'm tribal, very little, only 75. It will not be long before I'm able to use them largely to expand as quickly as I could want. Okay, so he's so much weaker than I am. Although a big chunk of that is because of my ally right away. So I'm probably not going to keep these bowmen, but I'm definitely going to keep Sahel horsemen. They're very good. See, they counter heavy infantry in addition to archers, which is pretty good. And their terrains that they're good in have been adjusted for sub-Saharan Africa. They're good in the various types of flat terrain here. Oasis, desert, floodplains, drylands. Not plains like light cavalry give you up here. And at the moment we don't really need to worry too much about fighting. Their ability to counter heavy infantry is really not that useful to us right now, because no one around us knows how to get heavy infantry yet. But how much does this cost? That'll cost most of what we can do. It's on a very long timer, so I'm tempted to take it right away, but 200 is a lot. I would much rather get this and start conquering. There. Okay, let's also start off here with, may notice there's a lot of women here. That's because our religion is equal with gender laws. So, we're not going to make it very complicated here. She can get a matrilineal marriage to someone with really good diplomacy. She already has... Oh, that's my sister and my steward. We want to get her land. And she's going to marry... There we go. That guy has really good stewardship. So once I get her land, she'll be an even better steward. Now, here is my marshal. He'll have a not matrilineal marriage, because he is male. and he will marry someone who is a much, much better marshal than he is. And finally, my spy master will marry someone who is a much better, much better. Actually, no. No, I just realized something. She's gonna marry the excellent. Oh no. I can only appoint women here. So if I want to have the best possible Magadja, I need to find a man in my court who can get married. Like this guy. Here we go. And you can marry. And she needs to be of our religion as well. There we go. She'll be good. Okay. And here you go. You can marry whoever has the highest possible intrigue. There we go. We have so many good options here. You see, equal gender rights is really good for having strong counselors. Okay, so now that we've looked after our court adequately, and we've considered the opportunities around us, and my allies are safe, more or less. Galadima Aritso might be a bit dangerous, but oh well. We'll help in a defensive war if we need to. Now we just need to secure our inheritance by letting the special event related to playing as Chiefess Daura fire. There we go. There we go. Let these various marriages happen. Okay, good. Now there and there and here and oh, I already had someone who was really good at that in my court, it looks like. Oh well, we got someone who's even better now. There. Okay, and now let's see, the people who are left here shall all marry based on prowess to get us the best possible knights for our upcoming wars. Ooh, she's really good. Maybe we'll skip him, just on account of him being ugly. Not the nicest thing to do, I guess, but we can choose. We're in a nice position for that. There. Okay, now we just got... I think the event will fire on the 1st of the month. Nope, but close. February 4th. For generations, Hazaland has been ruled by the Magagia, a line of matriarchal rulers of which I am the latest. Our traditions have served us well, but the world is changing. The heroic deeds of my husband, Bayajida, have earned him great wealth and respect, though as he hails from distant lands, his success also portends great change for my people. My son, Bawo, is the apple of his father's eye. Though a mere babe, I wonder if he will identify more with his adventuring father or my own traditional legacies. Bawo must carry on the traditions of the Haza into a new age. He becomes my player heir. He joins my court. That would be good. My son is my son, whatever his culture. That is a bad choice. I would have no heir. The Magajira do not need men to carry on their legacy. Get female preference succession. He gains the trait disinherited. And my sister will become my heir. No, I think I'd like him to be my heir. I think I prefer that. Yeah. Bawo must carry the traditions of the Hasa into a new age. There we go. And now he's in my court. I will educate him myself. Okay, we're gonna set him there, set him there. We're going to marry for alliance power, I think. I think that sounds quite good. Who's this? Just a chief. Reasonably strong chief, I guess. Where is he? Tahua. No, I might want to declare war on him. He's too close. Who else is there? Based on alliance power. Bobo, the Chabana of Sikasso. Where is that? All the way over there, huh? I have a hunch they're going to be fighting Ghana pretty soon. I don't want to get caught up in that war. Maybe I will refrain from finding someone for my son right now. I don't know who I would want. And maybe I could become a king first. Then maybe he can marry a princess over in Ghana. That would be awfully nice. Okay. So, there are other options I would like to point out. There's many good opening moves here. Now, I'm choosing to expand in this direction from Hazaland because it leaves me with two nice options long term. One is that I establish Borgu and I become king of Borgu, and then probably my son tries to form Kanem-Bornu and reform the faith. That has the advantage of me ruling an empire from a kingdom that is drifting into that empire. And then from there, since we're stuck in Confederate partition, I'll expand just into the other kingdoms that can de jure drift into the empire. And then we wait until we can adopt feudalism. So that's one option. But the option that I'm a little bit more excited about would be to go all the way down to Aachen, convert to Akom, and then adopt this religion, and reform this religion. But then, after having done that, still expand across Kanem-Bornu, but it'll cost prestige instead of piety. The only two religions I'm considering are Akom and Bori, because they're the only ones that can take Adorcism. Adorcism is a very unique ability, and it's only in these two religions from sub-Saharan Africa. And I'm going to play in such a way that I can use it as much as possible, to really focus on the unique things that it brings. Which is, well, I'll explain what it does, and how and why later. I'm a long way away from reforming the faith right now. So, I think we'll start off taking Elo right here, because it's closer to me than this one. Let's see, we'll just let this place get up to 230, or get up to 300, and then in we go. Oh, he's so much weaker than us. Let's just go for it. I'm impatient. Declare war. We're not going to call our allies in. We're just going to go for this one ourselves. There's nothing special or fancy about this. Ah, I'm being raided. That's annoying. What an irritating way to start. I suppose it's not as irritating as what I'm doing right now. Let's see if he keeps running away. Oh, hey, he spared me. Well, that's really too bad. I'm gonna have to get him back for all that. And I will. So we'll leave those levies there and go and fight him again. There, now we can walk around like that. I dislike being raided. I might conquer this place, even though it'll cost me piety, just so that they can't raid me again. And I could give that one to my sister right away. Oh no, I can't, because I'm only a count. It tells me I'm a high chiefess, but that's because my husband is a high chief. I better give them an army, or a general. So, to usurp Borgu, I'm going to need to actually take a pretty large amount. And it's going to cost a lot of money, too. there. Okay, now we will enforce demands. Good. I'm still a far ways away from being able to fight for an entire duchy at one time. Now, am I strong enough to raid this man? Oh, maybe once I'm back at full strength, I will be. So while I'm waiting for that, I don't want this regiment. Just don't want them. I want more Sahel horsemen. They're very, very good. Okay, so anyone I can ransom? This person. Okay, 25 gold. Sounds good. Huh. Let's... They are very weak down there, aren't they? Very, very weak. But if I expand out too much, it will be very difficult to defend myself from raiders. So, I don't think I'm gonna go all the way down there. Delicate affairs. I don't normally play with a blue diplomacy focus here, so I don't know what most of these events are. Kanagbong has been a real help. Strengthening our ties with our neighbors. It is so hard to find someone we can trust these days. I shall remember your kindness, and he becomes my friend. I think I can handle Devagume Marchinden. If I'm successful, I gain a diplomacy bonus, okay. Or he's not worth the effort. Oh, I want the bonus to lifestyle. Definitely. But I failed. I had good odds, but I still failed. Okay, excellent. Now that we've just had a windfall, I'm now sitting with a good amount of cash. Now with her sitting at 19, I can expect to have one windfall around once every 5 years, based on my previous experience. And it kind of seems to go down by about 1 year for every 5 points after that. Sorry about that, had a bit of trouble with my headphones. That is based on a relatively small sample size, but I did take measurements over 100 years with rulers in the range of 20, rulers in the range of 25, so stewards in the range of 20 and 25. Getting up to 30 is really hard, but you can do it sometimes. And so I have very little data for ones that are that high. Okay, so how much would it cost to usurp this from him? I need to take all his counties, and it'll take 250 gold. So, The sooner we go to war with him for that, the better. So we're gonna have to fight him many times. Declare war, conquer county, Nikki. Here we go. Just received a notification from my microphone. It appears to be working now. Hopefully it was working a few moments ago. Okay, we are now going to take Nikki. He has few allies, and he's weaker than we are by a significant margin. So there. Now we will raise our army. Alright. My half-sister had a niece. Excellent. We're going to pin that one to keep it so that I can keep track of it and remember to pay attention. Who is this guy? He's giving me a consort. Sumaro. He's sterile. What good is a sterile consort? I don't trust this. I don't trust this at all. Well, I guess it'll actually increase the amount of prestige I get by having another consort. I believe there's a penalty from not having all my consorts fill. Tribal, raised armies. Oh, is it a piety penalty? Honest. No. Maybe it's actually a bonus from having consorts. We'll find out. We'll just accept it. Let's have some fun here. Learn some new things. Let's see. No. Still no bonus. They think they can raid me? Get out. The first time, I didn't even notice, but my spy master is mocking me. What? Oh, how dare he. Mocking his intent will shut him up. Forgetting to invite him leaves him in the dark. All problems will be blamed on him, or try to scare him. Self-conscious. Well, he's craven. That might be similar. Is weak-minded. He's not really weak-minded, or keeps to himself. Don't think so. Conscientious, no. Okay, so we'll go with mocking his insistent whining. Oh, it didn't work. He is scared of me, though. That seems strange. Think you can raid me just because I'm off at war? Get out of here. Okay. Oh, their army's all the way up there. They're going after my capital. I think I have to stop sieging them to go fight. Oh, Oh, this war's proving more difficult than I thought. See if they... I can't afford to... I have less territory than they do. I can't win in a base race. So, we're going to defend ourselves up there. Excellent. Another diplomacy perked. Praetorian Guard. More prestige. Too bad I don't have more knights, but I do have a good amount all the same. And here we go. That was one-sided. And now we can go ahead and lay siege. Oh, you recruited more people. How do you do that? You hired mercenaries. Well, we will go ahead and fight those mercenaries now. Oh, someone's trying to murder me. I think I better get rid of this plush carpet. And does my spy master like me okay? Yeah, and he has good disrupt schemes. Okay. It's tough to catch these guys. Well, we're gonna keep chasing the mercenaries around. This war is gonna last a long time. Okay, we're gonna go back to our war target. No, we are continuing this fight. Oh! Yeah, you can be good at the same stuff I'm good at. Have a diplomacy education, young one. I might have to call my allies in to win this. Otherwise they can just outmaneuver me indefinitely. That's too bad. Prestige is very valuable to us tribal rulers. Hopefully we catch them. We do not. Okay, we're going to lay siege down here. And we'll have one army that keeps on sieging, and one army that runs around to do the fighting. There they are. Let's move on up to fight them. Come with me, my allies. How many people do I want to stay down here? Only 250. So we'll send these guys up to join my other army. Come on, allies. I hope we can outrun them since my allies aren't coming with me. An attempt on my life. Oh no. They're gonna catch my good army out. They're not gonna get there in time. They're too late. Husband. But hopefully you go and fight them now. At least we have the war target now. Which means they're now stuck on the defensive. Let's have this army run away a bit. Actually, I think they're probably just gonna stay right there and start sieging it down instead of chasing my guys. Oh, they are gonna chase my guys. Here we go. We finally caught them. And it turns out bringing along my allies was useful. So, that's good. So, I'll go back to sieging right there. My army will stand nearby to heal up and to march in and help in the battle if necessary. We'll leave my smaller army behind so that we don't lose progress on the siege, and we'll go and fight. You gonna come join me, allies? Yeah? Good. just need to spam like this till good. They have white directions. Now we start walking. Okay, now we pause, and now we slow it down. Okay, and now we can go, and they'll join. Someone is still trying to kill me. They have a very low chance. I'm not using any schemes right now, so I should start. I'm not very good at murdering people. So I think I'll ignore murdering people entirely for now. I might be okay at seducing people. Let's... Oh. Here we go. Some woo-worthy men here. Let's just see if any of them are geniuses. No, not a single one. Maybe some of them are beautiful. He is. Okay. If I attempt to seduce him, I'll have a good success chance. He's just a guest at someone else's court, which means he'll come and join me afterwards, and I can make him a consort. There we are. Good. We won that battle. Okay, so Nikki right there is where I am planning on making my capital later. So, as far as places to invest in, it will be one of them. But we're actually just going to appoint this lady to be my court physician. There. Instead of letting the event search for one. Ah, good. I have True Ruler, which won't help me much right now, but will probably help me later. How dare she? Everyone is raided each other. There's no one left. So, I have a decent amount of faith right now. That's nice. Good. I'm pregnant. There. Let's just bring up my raiders and see if there anywhere I can go raiding. Is there anywhere I can go raiding? Yes. Dendi. No, it's been raided. Everywhere borders on here has been raided. Everywhere that borders on there has... No, Gobir. Has Gobir been raided? Yeah. Okay. There's no opportunities for raids. It will be a bold declaration to the court. I don't want to pursue onagers. In fact, what I want to oh, I can't change it because I'm not the culture head. Who is the culture head? Him. And he has 2 places. And he's weaker than me. And I have a surplus of piety at the moment. So I can fight him. But I could also host a party, which will get me more prestige and more piety. Will it get me enough prestige to shoot me into a higher level of fame? Probably. I'm not sure exactly how much I'll get. Let's see. Host feast. It doesn't say, but it's really cheap. I should probably put that on cooldown for the time being. I'm not going to be using much from my Mystic Communion this lifetime, but I like having that one, something that notifies me automatically. We'll worry about that later. For now, we'll use hosting feasts on cooldown. Welcome, friends. What would I have done without him? My good husband. He has supported us so nicely in making this feast. I could not care less. It's a subject that fascinates me as well. I would like to be friends with my sister. If I have an interesting conversation, I get a bonus to learning. I don't need more opinion with her. So, let's get a bonus to learning. I will, after all, be culture head soon enough. Until next time. But not that soon. I want to win this in a single war, because just because I do. It will otherwise be very difficult to, otherwise I'm going above my domain size. That's the only reason. I guess I could take Yori and one place from him there, and then I can form the duchy. Then I can usurp the duchy if I have enough money. That'll be good. So we'll start off conquering here, because it'll be easier. Will it actually be easier? No, not really. Okay, we'll conquer him. Excellent, I have a daughter. May you grow strong and wise, my daughter. Wait. The father is the sterile man? Very surprising. And I'm gonna get my next set of Sahel horsemen going at the moment. Well, if he's gonna make me defend myself, I better go do that first. Good, my glory is widely known. Back to my old self again. I suppose if I waited just a very short time, I would have been able to fight him and take the whole thing. Oh well, too late now. Good. We caught him. And afterwards, we'll go to Kebi. He seems, well, he's gregarious, but he's also a scholar. So we'll try learning. No, he wanted to learn. He wanted to be entertained. Go fight him again, and then we're going to siege this place, which is our war target. Well, that's good. She had a beautiful son. Excellent. Okay, let's get this child educated. Looks like this child is ready to become a warrior. And the best person to teach her is dying, so let's not do that. Let's go to, let's see who can get married right now, like this guy. Okay, and you can marry whoever has the highest combination of martial and learning. Well, martial and half of learning. That's 21. That's 22. So, where it is. will educate her. Do we want to convert her culture? What culture would she become? Orasan. Where is the Orasan culture? Oh, that's the one I'm conquering right now. No. I don't want her to become that one. I plan on changing the culture to match Hausa land over here. So, there. And there. We'll unpin her now that she has a teacher. Teaching my son myself. I'll keep track of my daughter next. Whoever's the youngest person of my dynasty, I'll just be keeping track of. Or the second. The oldest, who is under 4. Yay! I'm pregnant again. Such good news. I have lots of people who can be ransomed right now. I think I will take advantage of that. Your heavenly eyes are the balm for my weary soul. I really want to feel the embrace of your love, that I may know if you're warm, or more like a corpse. Stop resisting, you will be mine. He is a very scary man to write such a poem. But my actions will answer his words, and you may come to my court. Where I will demand your conversion, I think. Maybe it's nice to keep other religions around, just in case I want to switch to a strange, exotic, faraway religion. Sure. We'll make him my consort. There. Does that do anything to my prestige? No. I could have sworn having consorts did something to my prestige. But I guess it doesn't. He's trying to help me again. We had this event earlier, but I'm going to try and handle it myself for the experience. Hooray, it bore fruit. Ransom some more people here. Keep on ransoming people. Good. Okay. And so now, just need to... Oh! What's he doing? Excellent! This is great news. We will help him in his war. It'll bring us so much prestige. And I am now the head of our culture, so I can change it to what I want, which is not onagers. It's either West African canoes or mustering grounds. I think we'll go with West African canoes. May you grow strong and wise, my daughter. So I should find one more man to woo, perhaps a Herculean man. Let's see if there are any around. There are not. We'll look again for beautiful men. Just my lover. No geniuses. Not... Okay. Then let's find someone with the most learning in the world. This guy. He's employed as a court imam. That means he probably will not leave. Here we go. There. Ooh, writing history. I wonder how much that one costs. To commission an epic costs 50 gold. That is a lot. But it gives me a lot of prestige. There we go. Oh, I don't want to spend a lot of money on it. There. You have to balance between being able to afford my... We'll stay here, I guess, because... Focus on me and my destiny for more prestige. No, I don't think so. It's a family history. We'll get more renown this way. That's good, because renown is very rare. And with that extra prestige, eventually I'll be able to get more of these guys. No, chain her to her work table. I'm not spending more money on this. So this will be a good amount of loot from the song of our people. The story of my ancestors was set to a melody, it would surely never be forgotten. I'm sure Kalan can come up with something equally good. Should have asked for this to begin with. Gain 75 renown. Yes. Lots and lots of renown, hopefully. So, this is really good that my husband is using his subjugation to go east. Let's see. I can tell a story about a snake. Or I can get more prestige. I want the prestige. There, now I've spent that prestige. What a story we can tell! Despite her challenges, the completed work is impressive. My ancestors stand at its core as a shining example of what it means to be a ruler for our time, even if it drags on in a few places. And the part with the hewing of the mountain is utterly ridiculous. Still, I am proud to keep this in my family library for generations to enjoy and learn from. There, we'll walk around this way to start sieging this place early. Hey, good, I got enough to make this choice already. I don't know what I want to choose here. I'm leaning towards House of Warriors. But that's... I don't know. I am certain I can find some use for her. Like, she's a very good spy. She can get a matrilineal marriage to someone who will be a very good knight. Like that guy. She's not quite as good as my existing spy master. Well, now's a good time to stop. Take a break and I'll think about what dynasty legacy I actually want. They're all very good. But whichever one I pick is kind of setting the tone for my long-term strategy. Not necessarily so much for short-term strategies. The very long term. So, thank you all for watching. My name is Mind Moose, and have a good night.